A 66-year-old Merlin Pambuan had been a nurse for over 4 decades. However, in spring, like thousands of frontline healthcare workers around the world, Nurse Merlin contracted COVID-19. And now, after 8 long, life-threatening months, Merlin has been able to beat COVID and has walked out of a hospital in California. This is her story.
Veteran ICU nurse Merlin Pambuan received a standing ovation as she left the hospital after her nearly 9-month-long COVID ordeal. She says this is her second life.
I'm thankful this is my second life. I've been here for 9 months. The experience that I'm the one taking care of critical patient and all stuff like that, and then now they're taking care of me. And it's just hard, very hard, but they're very professional and they really care about me.
Pambuan beat the odds of a months-long ordeal by walking out the front door of the hospital, drawing cheers, applause and exhilaration from colleagues lining the lobby to rejoice in her recovery. She had insisted on making her exit without assistance of a wheelchair or a walker, although she was still connected to supplementary oxygen.
That's what we live for. We see our patients going home and then we see them in the office after that. This is what we live for. This is what makes us go through this pandemic and these difficulties and all of what we go through for the results of seeing our patient going home alive and good condition.
For over 40 years, Nurse Merlin took care of the most severe patients at her hospital in Long Beach, California. Last spring, in a tragic role reversal, she became one of those patients. She was rendered unconscious by paralysis-inducing sedation and placed on a ventilator to breathe. A feeding tube was later added. She came close to death on several occasions.
At multiple times, she was very near death. I would say this happened at least half a dozen times that she was very near death. We had a hard time keeping her oxygen compatible with life, and we had to use a lot of other treatment that improve her oxygen.
Nurse Merlin has no recollection of the 4 months she spent hooked to a breathing machine from early May to early September. She recalls first waking up from deep sedation, unable to move her extremities. But she fought back and struggled through weeks of painful therapy to regain her strength and mobility, celebrating her 66th birthday at the hospital.
I like those people that have COVID or something that don't lose hope. Just fight. Because look at me, I'm going home and I'm walking. I think my life changed. It's going to be very difficult for me, but I have to be in reality. I have to accept it, that I'm going to have oxygen for a while and slow down a little bit. It's hard, but I have to. We need to be in reality. I was in denial before, but now I said, okay, this is reality. I need to accept this and slow down a little bit.
Veteran nurse and now a COVID survivor, Nurse Merlin has only one message to those impacted by the pandemic. Don't lose hope, just fight. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.